Hey, welcome to GunStuff. Today we get a chance to shoot the Ed Brown EVO9. So we'll do a quick unboxing for you real quick. When the gun shows up, it's going to come in a ballistic nylon range bag. Comes with a nice generous outside pocket, nothing in here right now. Big pocket for you to store things in. When you open it up, you got a nice area on the inside here for you to be able to store your magazines. Of course, you have your pistol, you have your magazines. Comes with 2 magazines. Comes with all of your owner's manual literature, a couple cards in case you have to call anybody or any customer service information. Comes with your pistol lock, comes with a barrel bushing wrench, and comes with a little tube of the Ed Brown Firearms Products lubricant. So this is the Evo Series 9 pistol, stainless, has a little bit of heft to it, has a alloy lower, so just to keep the carry weight down just a little bit. But we're gonna go shoot this and have a lot of fun with it. Check it out. We have the Ed Brown CCO9. It's their lightweight officer's model. So what the CCO stands for is Compact Carry Officers. It's chambered in 9mm, and this whole system is optimized for 9mm platform. Starting off with the slide, you've got the stainless steel slide. They have a really cool hex cuts on the top, so it has 7 different cuts all the way across the top. Gives it a really nice look on top if you're looking for something a little different than just the standard curve or the big blocky. So it's kind of a mesh in between. It has some really nice serrations right here. They're not overdone because this is meant to be a concealed carry model, so they give you just enough grip to be able to do your press checks and stuff like that. But they're not heavily serrated so that they're going to snag on your clothes. So it's going to make for a real nice package. Comes with a 4-inch bull barrel, and the bull barrel is fluted on the end. It's fluted for a little bit of weight savings because this is going to be their lightest weight model that they offer in the officer series for 9mm. So the fluting reduces the weight of the barrel, but then they also put the crown on the end, the target crown on the end. And what the target crown does is it protects the lands and the grooves in the end of the barrel. So that way, if this gun is dropped, if you're in the middle of a reload, you drop it or something like that, and it hits right on this edge and puts a nick in there, it's not going to hit your lands and grooves, and it's going to protect the lands and grooves, because that's the last part when the bullet leaves the barrel. That's the last part of that comes in contact with the bullet and could mess with your accuracy. So it also has the Trigicon steel sights, and it also has the tritium insert in there. So on this sight, this is the sight I prefer. I'm going to set down here so you can get a really close shot on it. So this has a tritium insert on the inside, which is going to glow really bright in your low light to no light setting. But then when you're daylight shooting, it has this bright orange dot around it. This is the sight that I like to use on all my guns, just about. I like to keep the back relatively uncluttered, but I like to have that big orange dot sight because this really picks up you're really able to pick the sight up really quick when you're trying to shoot fast. And since this is a carry gun, if you have to get it out and you have to shoot it, you're going to be wanting to shoot it fast. Let me go ahead and break this down for you here real quick. It'll take me a little second. Get this apart. All right, so it comes with a steel guide rod and the flat wire spring, and as you can see, everything on the inside. What I love about these guns is they're so simplistic. Most of your mechanisms, springs and stuff like that are all contained within here, so they're protected from a lot of the gases and stuff that come with guns. So those of us who shoot striker fired guns, your Glocks and your Smiths and stuff like that, you get a lot of debris that gets down into your sears and your trigger springs and things like that, where this is kind of this design here kind of protects that. So when you go to do your cleaning, it's real easy to get your feed ramps, and it's real easy to clean this area up. So that's one of the things that I like about this. And then also you get the steel guide rod, which is going to last forever, and the flat wire springs, which tend to last a little bit longer than the rod wire springs. So So moving on to the lower. Lower is an aluminum alloy. They've picked a specific alloy that they choose. This isn't just your standard billet aluminum. It's a different mix, if I'm not mistaken, that they've chosen for hardness. The lightweight aluminum alloy is going to help with the carry weight of this gun overall. You got a lot of really good serrations on the back here. It's got like this scale type design, which I really like. When you go to get your hand on the grip, your hand kind of slides up, but when you start to pull down, that's when you really get your grip with this type of pattern here. So as I'm going for my draw stroke, as I'm going to draw the weapon, if my hand slides up the weapon, it slides up really easy, but then when I try to pull my hand down the weapon is when it catches on all these little scales. So it makes for a really good draw on you get a lot of different guns. They put different types of stippling on there, and that's one of the things that I really like about this design, is because it slides right on there really easy, but then as I start to pull away, this gun sticks to your hand like glue. You've got the checkering on the front, and then you also have the really nice matched beaver tail that's machined. All these guns are hand built. So all of these parts are perfectly fit together, and it comes with the G10 grips, which are extremely durable. They're highly resistant to any oils or cleaning solvents or anything like that. And then of course their precision fit trigger. When we shot this thing shot amazing. The trigger felt great and had a very light trigger pull. And of course, just like with all 1911 style pistols, there's a million parts out there for them, so you can change these trigger weights and stuff like that to fit exactly what your style is. If you want super light for some type of competition, or if you want heavy for concealed carry, this is an excellent pistol, and we think you really like it. It starts off at about MSRP is right around $2,800. So this is also going to be a collector's piece as well. So we'll see you next time on GunStuff.